Gering Public School officials say all facilities were placed in secure status yesterday afternoon following a report of suspected criminal activity in the neighborhood near Gering Junior High School. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Gering Police Captain Jason Rogers tells KNEB News law enforcement advised the district of a report shortly after 2 p.m. Wednesday regarding a person with a rifle in the area. With the schools secured, Gering Public Schools officials then coordinated with law enforcement to do a controlled building-to-building release. Students were escorted directly to the buses, and parents were asked to pick up their children if they had plans to walk home. It was not immediately clear if the subject of the initial report was located. Well, an incident Tuesday afternoon involving a young man holding a knife and threatening to use it on himself outside the Dawes County Courthouse in Chadron ended without injuries after about 2 hours. Most of the standoff occurred with him sitting on a courthouse windowsill, with Sheriff Carl Daly opposite him on a bench and quietly talking. The young man eventually surrendered the knife to the sheriff, who along with deputies accompanied the man into the courthouse. Afterwards, Daly said the incident came to a very happy and satisfactory conclusion. We'll have more news right after this.
Swipe right, swipe left, endlessly searching. Finding the perfect match isn't always perfect, but it can be when it comes to finances. Nora found the perfect business loan. Jenny opened her first savings account. Grammy loves her checking account. We found a match for Wilson Farms. The Sandersons were matched with a mortgage. Regardless of your financial situation, Platte Valley Bank will match you with the perfect solution. Find your match at Platte Valley Bank.
Renewal by Andersen. Enjoy the view again. There is nothing like that morning cup of coffee when you have Renewal by Andersen windows. Their exclusive Fibrex material is twice as strong as vinyl. The difference is huge. No more drafts, no more absurd heating or cooling bills. A quiet home, the outside noise is gone. Renewal by Andersen's incredible financing offer is here right now. No money down, no interest, no payments for a full year. Book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com. Enjoy the view again with Renewal by Andersen windows.
Welcome back. A new effort has been introduced in the Nebraska legislature to restrict abortion access in the state, less than 2 weeks after a bill that would have banned abortion at around 6 weeks of pregnancy failed to overcome a filibuster. The plan to ban abortions at 12 weeks of pregnancy was introduced late Monday as an amendment to LB 574, the bill that would ban gender-affirming care for minors, and that has been a primary driver of the slowdown in floor debate. Omaha Senator Michaela Cavanaugh said this week she's not happy about leading the filibuster effort, no matter how many votes on any bill turn out.
I keep being told that people are going to vote for something because they can't let me win. And colleagues, I am not winning. I am not winning. Not even a little bit. And even if you see me smiling, it is a fake smile. It is a facade. I am not happy. I am not enjoying myself.
Omaha Senator Tony Vargas agreed with other opponents that the move represented a moment of crossing the Rubicon.
It's sort of this point of no return where we feel it. It feels extremely heavy in this room. Even when it just got filed, people were... I just hope we really understand what that looks like and what that means. You know, we had a really productive, at least I felt like very productive conversations on the budget, even when I disagreed or we had different disagreements on different items. Some things I supported and didn't support, but what I felt like is we were trying to move forward.
The amendment would also change LB 574 by making exceptions for minors already receiving gender-affirming care. Opponents also noted the move would bypass a number of legislative rules, with the new language subject to only 2 hours of debate, since the main bill is pending final approval. Well, local charges have been dismissed against a 69-year-old Cheyenne man accused of sexually assaulting a 14-year-old girl at his property in Banner County. Randy Soul was arrested last year on felony charges including attempted first-degree sexual assault, third-degree sexual assault of a child and terroristic threats. His last court date was scheduled for April 6th, but online court records show that the case is no longer on file within the Nebraska justice system. KNEB News reached out to Banner County Attorney Mark Kovarik last month via email regarding the case, but no response was given. And gas prices have fallen 8 cents over the last couple of weeks to a new national average of $3.67 a gallon. Oil industry analyst Trilby Lundberg, the publisher of the Lundberg survey, says diesel prices have also dropped.
Diesel prices are down too. The new price is $4.19 per gallon. It's down 12 cents over the past 2 weeks, and it is a giant $1.19 per gallon lower than it was a year ago.
Lundberg says a key reason for the diesel drop was a reduction in home heating oil demand due to a warmer than average winter. According to AAA, the average price of a gallon of diesel fuel in Nebraska is $3.78, down 9 cents from a week ago.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
It is time for the update here at the Sports Desk for your Thursday. It's a big few days now for the WNCC baseball team as they're in Colorado Springs for the Region 9 4-team tournament. The Cougars coming off that 2-0 series sweep of Trinidad to advance, and they'll open this afternoon at 3 o'clock against McCook. Head coach Mike Jones on the strength of this McCook team.
McCook is definitely an offensive group. Extremely aggressive, not necessarily in it to manufacture runs. They're in it to get guys on base and continue to stay aggressive with big swings and try to do damage all the way through their lineup.
So far this season, the Cougars are 1-5 against McCook, but they are coming in with confidence high after advancing past Trinidad State.
Oh, absolutely the best they've played all year. Man, offensively, it was all cylinders a go, man. They were outstanding. It didn't matter. Fastball, breaking ball, changeup, up, down, in, out. Offensively, our hitters were really locked in and they had excellent at-bats all the way through the lineup. It was a full-team offensive explosion.
The other Day 1 game has Otero taking on Southeast. It is a double elimination tournament, and the winner will host the Western District Tournament beginning on May 18th. Plenty of district track and field this week for area student athletes. Class B was held in Ogallala on Tuesday. Plenty of great performances. Top performer, really, you got to mention Gering's Maddie Seiler. She took home 3 first places individually. Also qualified for state on one of Gering's relay teams. D9, that was held yesterday in Chapel. And for today, the C9 meet, I guess weather pending, that's down at Perkins County. The boys' golf invite today at Ogallala, that was canceled due to rain. And how about early season Legion baseball action? Partial action, I guess, each of the last 2 nights at Cleveland Field. The Z's game against Douglas was called in the 3rd inning earlier this week on Tuesday. Last night, the Express down Chadron 14-3 in the front end of the doubleheader. Then the Zephyrs were up 5-0 in the 3rd inning when the rains washed the game out. We'll have the Zephyrs road doubleheader at Casper coming up on Saturday on 107.3 The Trail. That is the latest today from right here at the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Morrill County Community Hospital and the behavioral health providers are here to help. Amber Dean specializes in mental health care, which includes medication and therapy across a person's lifespan. Melody Lacey helps people deal with a wide range of behavioral problems, from depression and anxiety to child psychiatry. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
Let's take a peek at what's happening on your weekend community calendar. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. Our personalized trust services can help you do just that. You've worked hard to build your legacy, and you want to make sure that gets passed on for generations to come. We offer the professional guidance necessary to ensure that happens, according to your wishes. We pride ourselves in being friendly and professional while offering a highly tailored full line of trust and estate planning services to accommodate you. You belong here.
And finally tonight, Healthy Blue Nebraska traveled to Gering High School to donate funds to help the continued success for one of its pathway programs. A $30,000 check was presented to the Gering High School Automotive Technology Pathway as they continue to partner with Capwin for auto repairs. Audrey Rochelow with Healthy Blue Nebraska explains that low-income residents can go to Capwin and if they meet all criteria are referred to the GHS Auto Tech program.
And they would bring their car over, they would repair it, and they would help keep those cars going for those people. And those people would, have that vehicle to make those doctor's appointments because some of them were not in good health, or go buy groceries, or get their kids to school. And living out here in rural Nebraska, transportation's a little bit different.
Instructor Zizek Brown says his students deserve all the credit for getting their repairs done and back to their owners.
We fixed 22 cars, which is a pretty big number. Some of these cars had big problems, so we were replacing major components. So some cars were in here for a day, some cars were in here for a week. But it's fantastic for these students. They get a lot of real life experience. They get to help their community members, which they all really enjoy doing. And it's just so nice to get our hands on these cars and really work on everything, and that way they get a great understanding of how all this works.
Brown stressed that this is a really great partnership, and he looks forward to continuing the work into next school year. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.